Hello everyone, here we are back again at good old Wanna Go Fishing. I am your host Willie, and I'm sitting here alongside Be Positive. Be Positive got a present in the mail. We're going to open this right now and see what our next addition to the old Be Positive is. Alright, gaskets, filter, new fuel line in case we need it, which I don't think we do, and a fancy new carburetor. Well, it seems to be working okay. But since that carburetor was having such a problem, I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and get a new one and just take the problem away, hopefully. That's what we're hoping for. So, one thing that we're going to do is put this carburetor on there, make sure everything works the way it should, and then we're going to go to the old milk crate on the back there and see what we can mount on that thing. I'm hoping today for at least rod holders. That's my main concern right now. And I'm thinking maybe just one. I'm not sure yet. But we'll start with one and see how that goes. Because I have another box that I want to mount to the side over here. A little, you know, a little kind of stowaway, kind of extra real kind of box, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe some tools that we hopefully will never have to use ever. It's really windy out here, by the way, and it's cold. It's about 45 degrees, maybe 48, and extreme winds again. Thank you, Mother Nature. We just never get enough of this, ever. Now, one thing I am noticing here is this carburetor actually has an air control valve. These other ones don't have that. These carburetors that come with these bikes, they do not have any way to adjust the mixture in any way, shape, or form, the air and fuel mixture. There's no way to do that. But this guy, he does. I don't really have to do this to take this off, but I was really wanting to look at the air filter to see what kind of shape it is. And it actually looks really good. Yeah, it does. Very clean. Very clean. 10 millimeter, just in case you're wondering. Come in. Fuel line squeeze off is always a good thing to have. Gas in my eye. All right, out with the old. Now, don't ever get rid of these things because there's always parts you can use off of them. And really, that's all there is to changing a carburetor on one of these things. Now, one mistake that a lot of people make is they put the tools away before they actually test the thing. So we're going to fire it up right now. Hopefully it doesn't take off across the driveway or across the deck here at 105 miles an hour. Gas is on, choke's on, switch is on. We're gonna play that game again, are we? let it sit here and warm up for just a minute. And then we're going to adjust that air fuel mixture. Okay, I adjusted the air fuel mixture and got the idle as smooth as I can get it. One thing now is just give it a ride. Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's only a little better than it was. But we're going to live with this engine for right now, and I'll do a little more fine tuning as we go. I have another engine in the garage, brand spanking new, 6.5 horse Predator 212 in the box. But this engine is so clean and in such good shape and hardly ridden, I really don't want to change it over, and it's got plenty of torque. I mean, it doesn't have any trouble hauling me around. I'm about one, with all my clothes and the boots and stuff, you're looking at about 170 pounds on it. And it's not having any trouble whatsoever pulling me. So we're going to live with that engine for now, and maybe somewhere down the line there'll be an upgrade to that Predator I got sitting in the box. But right now we're going to go in the garage and we're going to figure out how to get maybe the other box mounted and the rod holders, because we need that stuff. This is all about needs. This is not about wants, it's about needs. And right now what I want is to get out of this cold weather in this monsoon / hurricane Antarctic feeling weather that we're in. That's a want that has become a need. So here I am over in the corner, weeping all alone. I think that was an Elvis tune. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm only going to mount one rod holder. And the reason for that is I don't really want to, again, weigh the bike down. We're talking 6 horsepower, very torquey, no speed. And the clutch that's on this thing is your typical old school centrifugal clutch like they had on the old mini bikes way back when. So what we're going to do to get this rod holder to fit on here, obviously there's some things in the way framework of the box, the milk crate here. So what we're going to do is cut these out the same way I did on the Monkey. We're just going to chop these little guys right out of here with the Dremel. So this will sit flush inside there, and we're going to have to go pick up some hardware to mount this thing to the back of here. And we're just going to have this one on here. Rod holder on a milk crate made for a Coleman mini bike. The CT200U. People are going to see it, they're going to say, hey, there goes a guy on a CT200U, got to be kidding me. Anyway, now we got to go get some hardware for the box to mount one side or the other. I'm thinking maybe right hand side. That's enough of this close-up nonsense. We'll get cleaned up and we're going to go get some hardware for the box. After spending about $6,000 or $8,000 on hardware to go on here, we're going to mount this little box on the side, and we're going to have a nice little carry-all for whatever tools, fishing reels, hand grenades, you know, whatever you need when you're out, you know, fishing in the wild these days. Bazooka, I don't know, whatever you can fit in it. So anyway, let's just see how I'm going to do this. I drilled the feet out, and that's going to be my mounting places because it fits in the little squares on the box. There's that. Now we need another one of these. Come on, stop playing. Okay, which one did I use? The short one or the long one? That sure is sticking way through there. That's the short one. Holy moly. Did I misjudge that? That's what happens when you don't measure anything and you just go all willy-nilly. No pun intended. My phone has been doing more vibrating today. Y'all get all those crazy calls from all over the daggone place? I do. And there we have it. We got a box mounted and pole mounted. Now that we got this taken care of, the only thing we can really do is put a rod in this thing, put a tackle bag in there, maybe throw a reel in there just for fun, and take it for a spin. And then this episode will be marked off in the books. Some more additional, some more add-ons, some more upgrades, some more, just more junk bolted to the mini bike. How about that? All right. Let's get this thing outside and take a ride with it before the wind blows us all the way back to Nebraska, Kansas, Oz, or any other place like that.